feel like I'm doing that like potentially sexy one shoulder thing today with like the bit of skin that isn't too cold to show up. I'm so happy I can finally sit down and film this video because it's been a long time coming, just because I've been hoarding this stuff in the corner of my room for a while that I really want to talk about because I feel like it's just not worth it. So this is going to be my luxury overrated / disappointing products roundup. So I've teamed up with my friend SUZIE on this video. She also has a YouTube channel. It goes by the name Hello October. I know she tries so many luxury products, and I know she's going to have quite a good analysis of things to say about them. So make sure you guys check out her video. She's also doing this one, and I'll link it somewhere on the screen right now and somewhere in the information box below as well. She has great recommendations. She does gorgeous makeup tutorials. She has a really cute dog as well. Not as cute as Duke, but Nala is really cute. So make sure you guys go over and subscribe to her. But I'm going to start everything off. I have a bag in here. I'm going to dig stuff out at random. I know what I'm digging out, I can feel it. This is the Dior Star foundation. I was so excited to try this. I literally ran to the counter and I had read a couple of reviews. The reviews were kind of mixed, but I feel like I love all Dior foundations that I was just really wanted to get my hands on this, and I just didn't feel like it did anything miraculous at all. It didn't really smooth over my skin. It didn't blend particularly easily. I really needed to blend it in a lot more than I do with my usual foundations like L'Oreal True Match or the By Terry one or Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. I was just really disappointed by this. I didn't really feel like it gave my skin anything extra rather than looking like something was already on top of my skin. It didn't blur over anything. It didn't add a particular boost of radiance. It did add some radiance, but not enough that it looked really natural or anything. I basically just found that this added like SPF 30, which is really good, but I just didn't feel like it justified a whole foundation. I feel like a lot of my foundations do a lot more in one than this does. Next, I'm going to talk about some Charlotte Tilbury things, and I really regret saying this already because I love Charlotte Tilbury so much. I love her brand, I love her shade range, and I love her formulas, and I love her way of thinking, and I could honestly sit and listen to her talk all freaking day because she just listen to her hair and my lip gloss, but like Google her in an interview on YouTube and I promise you she'll give you goosebumps. The way she talks about beauty is like so amazing. I'm just gonna throw that one out there. I just found that these sucked, okay? This was her lip duo she came out with last year, or maybe it was earlier this year. It was the Lip Magic and the Lip Love. So the Lip Love was the kind of step one, and it was a little lip renewing scrub. I just found it didn't actually scrub my lips. Lip scrubs I normally use are the Fresh Lip Scrub or the Lush Lip Scrub, and I find that those really do scrub. They scrub off that excess and they leave you with really nice plump kind of fresh almost lips, and this just kind of was a bit like an oil. I found like a hard oil mixed in with particles, and I just found the particles and the oil kind of dissolved when I was scrubbing it against my lips, and it didn't actually get down in there, you know. And then the Lip Magic is described as a smoothing balm, and I didn't actually find it did anything. Like, okay, it didn't hydrate my lips, I just feel like it coated my lips, and it didn't kind of smooth over anything. It just kind of coated. I just felt like it didn't actually get down in there and hydrate and plump, like, you know, when your lips are really dry and sore. I just didn't really find that this kind of did anything, although the packaging is really cute and I do love Charlotte Tilbury. I would say maybe try out, like, if you want to try something from the brand, try her palettes or her lipsticks or her lip liners or her powders. Basically, I love most of her stuff, but not these. Next was something from Benefit, and Benefit is such a love or hate it brand for me because there are some products I absolutely adore, and then some I've just been like, this is a total gimmick. And I was really confused by this, but maybe if you guys have this and you use it a different way to I've been using it, please let me know. It's their Air Patrol, it's a BB Cream Eyelid Primer. It says 1 click per eye, but I find you always need to kind of do quite a few clicks. That was 4 clicks, I just counted, for it to like squirt up a bit. And it's this kind of yellow color, which I do really like because I find that my eyelids are quite red, so it balances out the kind of redness and veins. But basically, I tried this against my usual eyelid primer, and I found that the eyeshadows on my usual eyelid primer, which I use, which is a Sigma eyelid primer, just apply so much better over the top. They look way more pigmented, they blend so much better. Then I feel like I'm I'm being such a downer today. I'm sorry, I know this is a disappointing product, but I feel like I'm being such a downer. It didn't really do anything except add an extra layer between my eyeshadow and my eyelid, whereas like I feel like my Sigma primer makes my colors look better that I'm applying on top. It makes it last longer, and I just found this didn't really do all that much. Now, when I bought this and I put it in a haul, so many of you guys commented and you're like, that sucks, you're gonna hate it. And you were right, I did. It's the Marc Jacobs, what is this called? I feel like it just reminded me of that song. What was that song? What is that song? But I know how it goes. I feel like it's Justin Timberlake. Can someone please let me know what that song is? Because now I bet it's going to be in my head all day and I'll have no idea. Anyway, this is the Instamark and it's in the shade Mirage Filter. It's this huge contour kit. You have a yellow shade and a kind of brownie shade to contour with. You were right, guys. This totally sucks. Basically, it's really chalky. It's really powdery. It has a lot of excess powder and it just looks like powder. It doesn't look like a finely milled powder. It really looks like it's sitting on your skin. It doesn't blend particularly easily. I found that the kind of highlight, more yellow shade of this just completely sucked. It just didn't add any brightening. It just added a lot of mattifying powderyness to it. This is really pricey as well, so I would way prefer to buy like a yellow powder. Like Sephora, their own brand, do a really good yellow powder, and then buy like a contour or a bronzer separately, but this was just really disappointing. Something else, I did my first impressions on a vlog and I never actually said my final impressions, if that makes sense. These are the Rouge Allure Gloss by Chanel. They come in these awesome packaging. I've just been playing with it as I'm talking to you because it's so fun. It's like clicky and magnetic and then you pull it out and the gloss comes out like that. I found these were not really a gloss. They weren't really a liquid lipstick. They were really pigmented and really glossy, but I found that when you were talking, even if it was like 15 minutes after applying the gloss, if you had applied too much, it would kind of like separate and get all everywhere and just look really weird. Like the more kind of pigmented colors, the more kind of nudie colors just kind of faded or looked glossy on the lips. And I found these go on your teeth so much. I've never had a lipstick go on my teeth more than this. Like, I think it was 6 times in one day this went on my teeth and I was like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you attracted to my teeth so much? It was so annoying. And I kept like going and someone would be like, sorry, like just to let you know you have lipstick on your teeth, and I'd be like doing this all day long. In terms of glosses or lip lacquers, there are just a lot better out there that give you a lot more for your dollars. This was another disappointing product because I had read so much about this. I read a whole post on Into the Gloss about this, how it's the best primer ever, how it's like a mix of foundation and tinted moisturizer and primer, and how it makes your skin looks like it's a baby or whatever. It's the Sunday Riley Effortless Breathable Tinted Primer. It does add a tint, but once you blend it into the skin, the tint kind of disappears, and then I'm not sure what it does after that. It doesn't seem to blur or smooth or make your foundation apply better or enhance the longevity of your foundation. It just seems to be a layer, and I'm like, why am I applying an extra layer if it's not giving me anything extra? It just is an extra layer. So I don't really know the point of this. It describes it as making your skin smooth and like the perfect base for foundation, but I find in terms of smoothing over the skin, there are so many better options out there. Also, I just kind of found it just kind of sat on my skin and did nothing. So that was the end of this one. This is going to be quite a controversial one, I think, because I've seen so many people use this on YouTube and tutorials and stuff like that, and every time someone uses it and it looks so great, I go and I retry it and I still end up not really loving it that much. It's the Hourglass Radiant Bronze Light. It looks so gorgeous in the pan. It does look so gorgeous on the skin. It gives you a really nice bronzy glow. It looks great for the 1 hour it lasts on my skin. I find the longevity of this sucks so much. Like, it just fades so quickly on me, and something like the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow will last the whole day. If I'm going out at night, I'll come home, my makeup will be on for like 12 hours plus and I'll still see my bronzer on there, whereas like this, I'll apply it, I'll have my breakfast, I'll leave the house and then go to the bathroom, and then I'm like, where the frick quick as my bronzer, it's totally gone. I just didn't think the pigmentation was quite there in this either. I did feel like I needed to blend it up quite a few times, and I feel like if I'm going through the extra effort to blend something, I want it to last. I want it to be with me through the thick and thin of the day, but this just wasn't there. It was not there for me. It just disappeared off the face of my face. I was gonna say off the face of the earth, but I realized I was talking about my face, so there we go. That was my thought process there. So I'm sorry this video seemed a bit Debbie Downery, but we were talking about disappointing products. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway and found it helpful. Make sure you check out SUZIE's video, which I'm going to link on the screen again and down below as well. Make sure you guys go and subscribe to her. Please don't forget, and if you want to see more of what I get up to throughout the week, make sure you follow me on Snapchat and Instagram, which I will link on the screen right now because I post daily on both of those. So I think that's going to be everything from me today. I hope you guys are well and you're having a great day. Make sure to subscribe to my channel as well so you don't miss any uploads, because I upload twice a week, and I will see you in my next video.